Bills Mafia, what's going on? Bills Mafia, once again, it's your boy Mac Mafia back for week 3 as our beloved Buffalo Bills host Duval County and the 0-2 Jackson Jaguars as they come at the high mark trying to get their first win. But listen, Bills Mafia, before we go any further, I'm going to just sit up there and tell you guys this. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As you guys know, we're doing some cool giveaways. First giveaway will be this Monday, 30 minutes before the game. And we got some cool stuff to give away. So let's look into it right now, right? Somebody's wireless keyboard and wireless mouse has arrived, right? Let's check it out. Let me just be nice because I'm dealing with somebody else's stuff. So now, with that being said, let's do this, right? Check it out, Bills Mafia. Lucky if it's open for you, right? Easy. You ain't trying to mess up nobody's stuff, man. All right, check it out. Here is your wireless mouse, right? Bang, bang, right? Wireless mouse. Let's see this back up. Again, be easy with other people's stuff, man. They say you break it, you bought it. I ain't trying to buy it again, right? So now, here's your wireless keyboard. Here's your wireless keyboard, Bills Mafia. Your wireless Buffalo Bills keyboard, as well as your wireless Bills mouse, right? So, let's do this. It's in there, secure, safe. Bills Mafia, in order to qualify to win that, you have to make sure you subscribe to the channel. A winner will be called out come Monday, 30 minutes before the game. And again, we got some other cool giveaways taking place. Again, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, and that enters you in the pot. Bills Mafia, let's get into business. Like I told you guys before, our beloved Buffalo Bills hosts the Jacksonville Jaguars, who come in here at 0-2 and are thirsty for a win. And I'm going to use the word thirsty because, again, this team needs to win, and this team needs to win bad because they know what's at stake. This team cannot afford to drop to 0-3. Bottom line is this. They know if they fall to 0-3, they know their chances of making the playoff is damn near slim to none. And they also understand and know that they've already dropped 2 AFC games. And they've dropped those games to teams that potentially they'll be facing down the road, or they'll be battling down the road for an AFC wildcard spot. So this team comes in here looking to win and looking to win bad. And I'm going to say this for us Buffalo Bills fans. Some of us are uneasy about this game because we know that historically the Jacksonville Jaguars have been a pain in our ass. Bottom line, right? This is the 20th time that these two teams will meet. Jacksonville has the edge. They have beat the Bills 10 times, with the Bills coming in at 9 wins, right? So let's look to even this series out and make it 10-10. But again, this team has historically been a pain in the Buffalo Bills' ass. No matter how good the Bills have been or how good the Jacksonville Jaguars have been. This team, again, Buffalo could have been predicted to win, to go to the Super Bowl, right? This team has still been a pain in the ass for the Buffalo Bills. This team does not go away, right? But with all that being said, I'm going to tell you guys this much right now. I think this year that narrative changes. Why? Because, again, this is not the same personnel, nor is it the same players. Joe Brady is not the same coach that we had last year for the first half of this season or the years before that. And neither is the personnel. And the way the personnel is being utilized, I believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars got their hands full. Now, I'm going to sit up and I'm going to tell you guys this again. Don't expect this team to go away quietly. Expect this team to be creative. Expect this team to be a roaring pain in the ass. And expect this team to do whatever they got to do to come in here and try to get a win on the road. With that being said, listen, this team is a team that spent a lot of money, Jacksonville Jaguars. They spent a lot of money in the offseason trying to get talent. Their GM, Shad Khan, has been heard on record saying to his team, the media did not misquote me. The time to win is now and now only. The time ain't later, the time is now. Those are Shad Khan's words to his team, and he specifically told his team, the media did not misquote me. So again, this is a man who spent a lot of money in the offseason. aside from acquiring talent such as Brian Thomas Jr., which that's a wide receiver that most of us Bills wanted. A lot of us thought the world of him. We thought he'd be a good acquisition in Buffalo, and a lot of us wanted him, right? So aside from acquiring Brian Thomas Jr., they went out and spent the bag of money. They spent the bag of money on some of our former players, as our center Mitch Morse, and who else? Gabriel Davis, right? They gave Gabriel Davis a bag of money. Don't know why they did that, but listen, they did it, right? But it just goes to show that this guy, Shad Khan, the general manager, is doing whatever it takes to put his team in a winning position. Aside from what I just mentioned, they also gave their quarterback Trevor Lawrence a $275 million contract, which is a payout of $55 million a year. So again, this man has dropped a bag of money in trying to ensure that his team does what they have to do to get to where they got to get. So do not expect this team to come in here and just lay down, because I'm going to tell you something. This team is a lot better than 0-2. They really are. They got a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Aside from Brian Thomas Jr., they got people such as Gabriel Davis, they got ETN, and they got Bigsby. They got Christian Kirk, in which they have not been able to get Christian Kirk going. Christian Kirk today has 4 targets on the season, right? 4 catches, on the season. But this is a team that on the offensive side of the ball, they are very talented. Now, the offensive line is suspect. That has been the downfall of this team so far, because the defense has performed pretty well. But the offensive line is suspect. They don't have big bulky guys. They guys are a little more lengthy. Again, their offensive line don't have much size. So their offensive line, if there's any key point for the Buffalo Bills to be able to win this game, is going to be up front. Listen, if you guys listen to me every week, I'm going to say the same thing, because the message don't change. I don't care who you playing. I don't care what level you playing, right? You could be playing Pop Warner, you could be playing the NFL. The game is won and lost at the trenches on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. That is just the bottom line, right? So now, Bills Mafia, I'm going to tell you guys this. Their offense has been completely sleeping. Oh, not to mention, they also have their tight end, which is Evan Ingram, who last year was one of the most targeted. How could I forget him, right? But last year, Evan Ingram was one of the most targeted tight ends in all of the NFL. But luckily for us, that's probably why I forgot him. He might not be playing come Monday. He injured his hamstring 2 weeks ago, should I say last week, during pre-warm-ups. So luckily for us, we may have dodged that bullet when it comes to him, right? But now, Bills Mafia, like I told you guys before, this is a team that's coming in here, and they coming in here thirsty. Trevor Lawrence barked on the media this week and said, yo, we not on the media, but he just pretty much called out names, and he just pretty much said what it is. He said, yo, listen, we suck right now. ETN was asked, listen, do you guys think you have the talent to go ahead and win these games or whatever have you, make the playoffs? ETN was quoted as saying, yo, forget the talent. We need guys that work hard. Their head coach, Doug Peterson was quoted as saying, listen, we've been together too long to be playing the type of ball that we playing. So I'm saying I have to say this. This is a team that right now, honestly, they don't have any answers. And they understand that their expectancy level is to go ahead and make the playoffs. And they understand that this game is a must-win for them. So again, Bills Mafia, we have to sit up there and understand that this team is coming in here and they got something to fucking prove. So this can pretty much be considered a trap game for the Buffalo Bills. And I say a trap game, why? Because again, our schedule's not getting any easier. Our schedule's, listen, we have no breathing room in our schedule. So with that being said, this is a game that we must win and we should win. This is a team in the Jacksonville Jaguars, again, folks, that you have to sit up there and you have to understand. This team has And again, I'm going to stress this, and I said this before, but I'm going to really run it back, man. This team has historically been a pain in our ass. They really have. And again, this is more of like an emotional video. Like, I'm pretty much going over certain things and so forth like that, but it's more an emotional video because I'm sure most Bills fans probably feel the same way on both ends of what I'm saying. They feel the same way as if, you know what, I come into this game not 100% confident, or I come into this game knowing that, you know what, although I'm familiar with the past, I know what this Buffalo Bills team now holds as far as players, personnel, across the board, and I know that them days of worrying about this fucking team is over. So again, Bills Mafia, again, listen, I'm going to drop another video in reference to our Buffalo Bills, where we at, where we stand, and what we got to do to win the game. But I'm going to give you a heads up, and I'm going to give you a pointer or a tip on what I'm going at. Again, our tight ends will be important. Defensive line, like I told you guys before, will be important. And most importantly, we have to make sure, Bills Mafia, this goes out to y'all, for those of you attending the game, we have to make sure we allow and we raise hell. And the reason we have to make sure that we allow and we raise hell, because this team, Jacksonville, they have had a lot of pre-snap penalties. That shot clock, you hear me talking about basketball here, but that game clock has gone down to 0 several times on them. They got a lot of miscommunication going on. There's a lot of misdirection going on that team, even talking about their brass. Like I told you guys before, the GM walks around practice telling players what to do. That shit is unheard of, right? But nonetheless, Bills Mafia, that's my time. I'm going to drop another video. Like I said, this is more of an emotional video just to get out what I got to get out. Because again, I know I've spoken to some of you guys. Some of you guys ain't confident. Some of you guys feel the way. But again, some of you guys feel the same way I feel. As if, you know what? Although I know the past, I know that we're dealing with a different type of animal right now in this 2024 Buffalo Bills team. Again, Bills Mafia, that's my time. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Again, we got some cool giveaways. I'm going to drop another hint. I'm talking too much right now, right? But I'm going to drop another hint. Next giveaway is going to be a Gregory Rousseau autographed signed jersey. Don't know exactly when I'm going to be giving away, whether it's going to be this week or the following week. But within the next 2 weeks, this Gregory Rousseau jersey will be signed, and you have your certificate of authenticity. You know what I mean. Authenticity. You know what I mean, right? There you go right there. Bang. It's one of them words that kind of kick your ass when you got to say it, right? And again, I'm trying to be careful with someone's stuff, right? And there you have that right there. And as you guys can see, you got that sticker there that pretty much, you got the signature, right? And then you have that sticker. I don't know if you guys can see that, but nonetheless, the winner will see it, right? You have that sticker validating that this has truly been signed by Gregory Rousseau himself. And that's that. Bills Mafia, subscribe to the channel, man. Listen, hold your boy down. Support us. Let us do what we do. Y'all do what y'all do. And Bills Mafia, I love you again. I'll talk to y'all sometime later on today. Drink your water. Eat your veggies. And when it comes to our Buffalo Bills, mind your business. Let's go, Buffalo.